I'm Adam Bosch here with Tuesday's edition of Record Newswatch. Tracy Baxter is on vacation this week. Newburgh school officials are expected to update the public tonight on their investigation of class cutting by star players on the 2009-2010 NFA basketball team. A Times-Herald Record investigation found that 6 members of that team cut 1,187 classes that year. 4 of them never graduated, and the players accused school officials of giving them preferential treatment. Those revelations forced the district to hire an auditor in March. Findings were presented to school board members at a closed-door meeting in April, and some former players and school officials were interviewed earlier this month. School officials have been quiet about the findings, but they are expected to give at least an update on the probe tonight at the Gidney Avenue Magnet School. The meeting there starts at 7 p.m. Reporters Justin Rodriguez and Doyle Murphy will have more on the ongoing investigation, including reaction from the Newburgh community in Wednesday's Times-Herald Record. The Delaware River claimed yet another life this Memorial Day when a 71-year-old man from Long Island drowned at Butler's Rift, an area of the river near Sparrowbush. Rangers from the National Park Service said Angelo Zotto hit a wave and was thrown from an inflatable boat on Saturday. His body was found Monday afternoon, roughly 30 miles downstream near Dingman's Ferry, Pennsylvania. Rangers said the man was not wearing a life jacket. The man's wife and friend were rescued by passing boaters. This is the 59th drowning on the Delaware River since 1980. A familiar face from Newburgh's past has landed a new job in Sullivan County. Former city manager Jean Ann McGrain is set to become the new leader of Sullivan County's Cornell Cooperative Extension. McGrain served as Newburgh city manager for 5 years. The city council fired her in June 2009 after a federal audit found that Newburgh had wasted more than $2 million in grant money that was meant to help low and moderate income families. The Cornell Outpost in Sullivan County had been searching for a new leader for 4 months. The group is still negotiating contract details with McGrain, who will lead a staff of 20 employees once she's hired. Reporter Victor Whitman will have more on this story in tomorrow's Times-Herald Record. Police say a Sweet 16 party turned wild early Monday morning at the Knights Inn Motel on Route 17K in Newburgh. A melee broke out after several dozen uninvited guests were not allowed into the party. They began fighting in the lobby, and police said the unruly crowd broke glasses, bottles, and glass entrance to the motel. During the numerous fights, police say people were assaulted and robbed, cars were broken into, and 2 people had to be treated for stab wounds. Another man was taken to the hospital for treatment of a bite from a police canine dog. Town of Newburgh police say incidents of forcible robbery, theft, assault, and vandalism are under investigation. Time is running out to cast your vote and make Roscoe the ultimate fishing town. The Sullivan County hamlet is competing for that title in a contest sponsored by the World Fishing Network. The winning town gets $25,000 and a 30-minute cable TV show. Roscoe, known as Trout Town, USA, and the birthplace of fly fishing in North America, was in second place and trailing the leader Waddington, New York, by roughly 8,000 votes as of early Tuesday afternoon. Voters can log on to www.wfnfishingtown.com, but do it quick because voting ends at 6 p.m. Tuesday. And finally, students at Warwick High School embarked on a unique art project on Tuesday. About 24 juniors and seniors from Wendy Eisinger's literature and philosophy class plastered the inside and outside of the school with 40 large-scale, up-close photos of their classmates' faces, as well as 7 portraits of only their eyes. The message of their project is many looks, one love, and the purpose is to start a conversation about how people are more similar than different. The students took their cue from a global art project developed by a Parisian street artist named Junior, who created similar installments around the world. The local project was driven by roughly 24 students who took some 100 photos of their classmates. Most of the display photos are roughly the size of a movie poster. Warwick students were off on Tuesday, so they'll get their first glimpse of the Many Looks, One Love installment when they return to school on Wednesday. And in your weather, the heat that showed up over Memorial Day weekend is going to stick around the Mid-Hudson Valley for the next few days. Tonight will clear up and cool off a little bit with a low of around 65 degrees. But Wednesday will take us back up into the high 80s with a chance of thunderstorms. And the sun will stick around through the end of the week with temperatures dipping back into the 70s. And as always, check recordonline.com for the latest breaking news. And we hope you'll join us again tomorrow for another edition of Record Newswatch.